Who's that beeping?
What is going on, people? How are we doing today? Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Oh, no. What's going on, people, man? This is Thursday, so you already know what it is. This is the 6-man combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With your boy, 6-man K Styles. Rolling with the homie, the mad scientist himself, Mad Mike Sports.
Beeping in my window. Pow!
Alias today, Bushwick Bill. What's going on, people, man? You already know what he did. Hey, we can't start a show off without the real
roll. I can't do that.
Don't ask me how I be doing that.
I can't do that. That shit hurt me.
But today's roll call, we're going to give it to Maurice Amy. We got Tiff Sports and Gaming. We got Bubba Gump. We got Joseph Thornton, Coach Will Sports Rants. We got Silas Draven. We got our homie, Noah Tyndale. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love. Isaac Crimes. We got Pat Norris. We got ATL Leo. We got Tadra Davis. We have Michael Walker. Not that Michael Walker. We got Brian Peoples. We got the young gunner himself, ATM 534 in the building. If y'all don't hate him already, y'all make sure y'all show him some love. Because he rolled with us. So you know nobody likes us. So we good. We got CK22 and we got Ephraim Jones. And I got my peoples here, Yusuke, DD, YMOF Jamal, and Sean the RC mechanic. And hey, look. Noah got some love from Brian Peoples, man. He said great show. Hey, if y'all haven't seen Noah's show last night, y'all make sure y'all recap it on Mad Mike Sports. Damn good show. Y'all make sure y'all show some love over there as well. But let's go ahead and get into the show tonight. As y'all see what the title is. The title is, what is the best player available approach? Now, while we talking about this, everybody know what the best player available approach is. When your time comes up, you pick the best player that's on top of the boards. Now, we've heard Terry Fontenot, to my knowledge, say that he's not reaching for a need. We're going to take the best player available. But I got a question, though. What if the best player available is in a position you really don't need? That's something that's something that kind of resonated with me today. And I was talking with the fellas, and we was talking about this before. Is there's a name floating around here in Atlanta Falcon land, around the fans and stuff like this, and it's kind of funny because it was like last month it was Jordan Davis and Malik Willis. Now that we're getting closer to the draft, I'm hearing Sauce Gardner's name coming up because they said he's be the best player available in that spot. But I'm looking at pro football. I don't know where they getting. I don't know where people getting kind of like where their information is and stuff. So I don't know what different sources say. But looking at Pro Football Focus over here, I mean, Sauce Gardner ain't even the best corner at that spot. So are we really talking about best player available? Or are we talking about most popular player that we want? Because they got Trent McDuffie ahead of Sauce Gardner. But nobody's talking about Trent McDuffie. Because it was like the three corners was supposed to be Trent McDuffie, Sauce Gardner, Andrew Booth. Now for me, I look at it differently. Well, before we get to that, I'm gonna alley-oop this to Mike right quick so he can get your. Hold on. Before we get to that, Mike, what is your definition of the best player available approach?
I mean, it has to be based on your philosophy, how you run your offense, defense, special teams. You can't say just blind and say, "Oh, he's the best player. Let's get him." It makes absolute no sense. So the best player available has everything to do with your philosophy.
Okay, that sounds about right. Let me ask you a question, man. What was the Falcons' pass defense ranking last year?
The pass defense was 16th, I believe. I believe it was 16th.
It was close.
18th. Excuse me. I believe it was 18th. 18th.
Okay.
Yeah. 18th.
The Falcons' pass defense was ranked 18th in the entire league last year, which means they are in the middle of the pack. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Which means you're not great, but you're not terrible. Might I add you with no pass rush? Let's add that.
Mm-hmm.
That was 63 yards less from last year, where the Falcons averaged giving up almost 300 yards in the air. What was the Falcons' rush defense ranking, might I add?
31st rush defense. Dead last. Hold on.
Yeah, and rushing yards per game.
Rushing yards per game for the defense.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not 31st or dead last, I got to get those numbers up. Yeah, we did a lot of this still earlier today.
Oh, I got it on my computer. I just want to get some entertainment in here. Okay. You want me to tell them right quick?
Yes, I'm still searching for it. I saved it. I got so much shit in my phone. I apologize.
Lord. Oh
I got so
Lord.
much stuff in my phone. I forgot.
Oh Lord.
I got a bunch of pictures.
Let me see something.
And we had all this stuff, and we both forgot to put it in the show notes. Like, what?
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. They're gonna have my whole screen here. Let's throw this screen here. Let me see if I can pinch this. God damn it. How do you pinch this? Hold on. Don't mind me. Where the zoom at? Here you go.
Ooh.
All right. Let's go. Okay.
That's pretty.
The Atlanta Falcons rush defense gave up on average of 131.9 yards per game. The last three games that the Falcons played, which were the Saints, the Bills, 49ers. Right here where my mouse is, 186 yards per game. Where the fuck is a corner going to help me in my running game?
Oh my goodness.
As y'all see that. Now, let's go. Hold on. I'm finna do this right here. Pass defense. Opponents passing yards per game. Y'all getting a rare treat here because you're actually seeing screens today.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you see, opponents passing yards per game. As you see, I'm giving you 2021, last three games, and 2020 at the end. Atlanta Falcons 18th overall with 232 yards given up per game. Now, look at the very last number, 293.6.
Mm-hmm.
That's how many passing yards the Falcons gave up last year per game. 232. 293, 232. Last three games of the season, 166 yards.
That is mighty interesting.
So, Mike, what do
100.
you think about that? Mike? What do you think about that?
Um, when I look at these numbers, okay, we're gonna go over it again. Two, we're talking about from 18th in the league, giving up 232 yards passing per game, and
131 rushing yards per game.
131 rushing yards a game. Um,
Hold on, we got some more stats, and we're gonna talk about this aspect of the game too: rushing offense, rushing yards per game,
which is about it's about 130,
No, I'm
something.
talking about offensively.
Offensive.
Look at this.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh my
Look at that.
goodness. That's
31st in the league, 85 yards per game.
Mm-hmm.
What does that tell you?
85. Honestly, I'm surprised it's even 85, to be honest.
All right, let's remove that.
I thought it was actually worse than that. I actually thought it was a lot worse than that. And it was 16th and passing with 218 yards a game. So not only did they have they rushed for 85, but
hold on. I forgot to put this one up here right quick. Hold on. This is gonna be the last. This is gonna be the last slideshow y'all get tonight. Hold on. It's gonna be the last slideshow y'all gonna get tonight. NFL passing yards per game. Now, as we see, Tampa Bay #1, Kansas City 2. That's about 250 something too. Atlanta's passing offense, despite not having a #1 receiver or a receiver that is even worth a damn. Can you believe that there were 16 teams worse than us in the passing game? Look at that.
So what did that mean to a lot of you guys? That's the question that I have for you. What does that mean to you? If the Falcons were 16th in the league, why were they 16th in the league? and couple that with probably one of the worst pass protection offenses in the league, if not the worst. So, like, what does that come down to? What does that mean to you guys? How did they get those numbers from 16th in the league? So that means again, 16 other teams that were worse than them.
Mm. Mm. What does I'm gonna ask the people if y'all watching this tonight? What does these numbers mean right here? Because what it sounds like to me, it sounds like there's need to be some sound like there needs to be some trench warfare going on. There needs some trench players going on over here. I don't even want to bring up the sack numbers because that ain't even worth putting up on there.
Ain't worth. We know we were crappy, bro.
I'll read it to you. I'm not even gonna put it on the screen. I don't even want to hurt your eyes from this. Go to passing offense. See, they didn't add hits on here. Matt Ryan was 19th in the league in getting sacked.
19th in the league.
And getting sacked at 2.5 sack. He got sacked 2.5 times per game.
That was with no receivers. Man, we need to be doing what Sarah doing. Some of y'all need to be doing what Sarah doing right about now. Getting on her knees and sucking that man off because he deserved that shit after this fucking season. I don't know how the fuck he even got through it. Some of y'all need to get on y'all knees and pleasure. I ain't doing it, but some of y'all need to do it in pleasure.
Nah, don't do it like that.
Yeah, go ahead. No, because that man deserve it. That man deserve it. Go ahead and do it. I mean, they doing it anyway. They doing it anyway. Every day he trending, so like it might as well make it official.
Say they can't keep his name out their mouths.
Not
out their mouths, out their fingertips.
Out the fingertips. Yeah, they out the fingertips. They can't do it.
But like I said, as y'all saw here, y'all saw these numbers. Going back to my original point.
Wow, eat a cup
what
of ice.
In the fuck does a corner does against helping the running game?
How is a corner gonna help the running game? Again, we're gonna go through these numbers again. Just one more time, all right? How with the offense? You're just gonna read through the numbers one more time, all right? 166 yards passing per game, gave up. All right. That we're talking about
last three games of the season.
Last three games of the season. So they did pretty well. All right. That last three games of the season. So they did pretty well as far as that is concerned. 18th in the league with 232. So what that tells me, they already have a pretty good secondary, a talented secondary without Isaiah Oliver, without Eric Harris. And they had Hamon, whatever you want to say his name.
Right.
So those guys, Darren Hall, those Fabian Moreau, those guys played well. All right. And then you go to the offense. 85 yards rushing per game.
On 3.7 yards a carry.
On 3.7. So how the hell is a corner going to help that?
Not that high. Not that high anyway.
Mm-hmm. All right, 16 again. We 16th in the passing game. How is a corner going to help the passing game?
Nah.
Because we got the sack numbers. I don't even want to talk about the sack percentage. The sack percentage is just, my God.
Bro, we had 18 sacks last year. The second worst team had 30.
Dead last sack percentage. That's I'm gonna just keep it right there.
See, the thought about it, you could take that chance with a Sauce Gardner if you didn't have so many holes and you didn't have AJ Terrell.
Who said we didn't need Pitts?
Julio Jones was gone.
Who said we didn't need Pitts? Have you seen this roster again?
Right.
Because I can go through the roster. I can go through the roster, the names of the roster again, and you tell me if we needed Kyle Pitts.
Right.
Because I really want to know. All right, we're talking about wide receivers. The wide receivers goals something like this: Christian Blake, Frank Darby, Keelan Doss, Russell Gage, Jawan Green, Marvin Hall, Chad Hansen, Calvin Ridley, Tajay Sharp, Austin Trammell, and Olamide Zacchaeus. And let's go to the tight end side of the game, all right? Ryan Becker, Jaden Graham, Parker Hesse, Hayden Hurst, Kyle Pitts, Lee Smith, David Wells. So
and you found out Calvin Ridley quit on you after game 5.
He quit on you. So who why remind me again why we didn't need him?
That list just gives me a bad taste in my mouth.
That's the entire season, our wide receiver core, all last year.
Right.
A lot of those guys didn't see a lot of time because obviously they weren't any good. But
they gave you the best they could.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you would have said wide receiver at 8, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, where I think they're talking about with the best player available approach doesn't necessarily guarantee that they might pick at 8.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we could be wrong. They could go corner. We don't know. But there is some long-term ramifications that go behind that.
And that's what we need to talk about.
There's a long-term, and the reason why we say there's long-term ramifications because of that, if they go this route, is because you're essentially going to be doing the exact thing that we have been doing the whole time. Now, Nassau ain't no link tonight. Last time we sent you the link, you didn't hop on, so now you don't get that privilege tonight. So, you'll essentially be putting most of your money into your secondary instead of putting your money in your front 7.
Where have we done that before? When have we done that? Have we done that before?
Yeah, because you draft Sauce Gardner if you're expecting AJ Terrell to just be absolute garbage for the next 2 years. That's why you draft a Sauce Gardner if you have no faith in him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we already had a front 7 that was capable of producing some type of sacks or some type of pressure and stuff like that, yeah, like I said, you can recreate that Dolphins defense of the early 2000s with Sam Madison and Patrick Surtain and Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas and what was the dude? What was the other dude? Was it
Uh,
McLaughlin, Junior Seau,
mm-hmm.
Adewale Gunlier. Yeah, like you said. And here's the thing. And you know what the funny thing said? Yeah, we did draft 2 corners last year, and one of them played pretty well for the time that he got.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we go. This is the comment that I was looking for right here. He said, I hear what you're saying, but in a way, I think of it as a good thing because once our secondary is locked, like where other teams fear throwing towards our cornerback, know what that's going to end up happening is they're going to be throwing at your linebackers. Go ahead. What about to say, Mike?
Can I repeat something real fast?
Go ahead.
I just want to repeat something real fast. Numbers. 130 yards a game. 2,200 yards in total. What number is that, K-Styles?
That is the run defense, which is anchored by Tyler Davison, Josh Bullock, Grady Jarrett, Stephen Means, Dante Fowler.
So I got another question for you. If we're playing Madden and they're giving up numbers like that in Madden, they got 2 excellent corners. What are you doing? We just playing Madden.
Unless like I said, the only thing is unless you are talking about trying to bring back the grit splits, that's the only thing I can see. Because I say it like this. You see, okay. And like I said, we not poo-pooing the idea, anybody's idea of they want the 2 corners, but we just saying how it can be detrimental. Everybody look at the positive. Everybody looks at the positive as far as having the 2 shutdown corners. You think, okay, now nobody's gonna throw it. Somebody gonna try one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to remember, most of these quarterbacks are throwing in the slot anyway. And what's going to end up happening is, like I said, you got to be realistic, man. Because if the opposing quarterback has 8 seconds to throw, once the 4th second comes, it's schoolyard football then. And if nobody can get to the quarterback, them corners can't cover for 8 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
We seen that at least 3 times a game last year. I know I did.
Mm-hmm.
I know I did.
Hey, I'm an old school player. If I know you can't stop the run, why am I passing?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Simple as that. I don't give a damn about your corners. I know you can't get this ball back. I know I can score a touchdown running the ball. Why am I? It's like having Adrian Peterson in the backfield. If I know I got Adrian Peterson in the backfield and I know you can't stop it, I don't give a dang about your corners. I'm going to run this son of a gun down your throat. Stop it. Wow. Why am I passing? Why am I passing? There's no need for me to pass. I don't care about Sauce. I don't care about AJ. When I know you can't stop the run, why am I passing? You might get a slant. You might get an end around. You might get a little screen from me here and there to switch things up. But I'm not. I know if I know you can't stop it, why even attempt to throw the ball? We literally saw the Patriots won an entire game just running the ball. I think Mac Jones threw the ball like 4 times or something like that.
3 times.
Why? Because they could not stop the run. They couldn't stop the run.
They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the
Man,
run.
I smell tuna fish, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Smell
yeah,
tuna
yeah.
fish up in there.
Mm-hmm. And what's gonna happen is he's gonna say I'm at work, or he's not gonna respond at all. But it's in there. Like I said, it is in there. And it's only and it's gonna be for him.
Yeah, that's it.
It's gonna be only for him.
Only for
Nobody,
him.
nobody else hit it yet. It's gonna be only just for him. Because apparently he got something to say to us. But Devontae, hold on in the back. Hold on in the back right quick. We trying to see if my mans and them want to hit on. Cause your name gonna stay on the screen until then. But what we're saying is it's not even a guarantee that Sauce Gardner will be there at 8. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
With the rumors of Malik Willis possibly going 2nd overall.
If you don't get on this time, you getting blocked. This the last chance.
This last chance. Like I said, if you keep saying send the link and you don't show up, you get blocked around here. Hey, that's the new rule. If you say send the link, all right. Now, swell, you got 30 seconds. You better hit the motherfucking link. Cause you sure is talking.
Boy, if this man here,
this is exactly what we talk about. You can't say send the link and then not hit the link. Ah, man, that's some sad shit right there, boy. That's some sad shit. They said, bring your ass on. All right, we got about 60 seconds. We got 60 seconds. Nobody blocked your ass, dude. Hey. Hold on. Let me look. Okay, this is the link. That's the link right there.
it's still there. If we only live on K Style channel, you're not live on mine, so go ahead and hit that.
I about to say, boy.
He probably in there giggling, tickling himself. You guys
So what you say? This is him right here. He a goofy. Is what you saying?
That's straight up.
Yeah,
straight
goofy.
Up goofy. Straight up. His nuts about the same size.
He's a goofy. He's a goofy. All right. 10,
yep.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We don't do scary folk around here, boy.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do scary folk around here. All right. So we're gonna bring one of our partners on here. Fonte, what's going on, man?
Just want to let y'all know how easy it was to click the link. You know, I'm at work, but I can still click the link. That link works right now.
He's at work, okay? He's at work, but he still got out.
Hey, he's blocked, so we ain't worried about that. I mean,
he weak.
I mean, they already know what the deal is. Like I said, it's open. Anybody open when I put the link up. You can't talk shit and not hit the link.
Falcons fans, this is exactly what we be talking about. They open link every show. There's a link. It's dropped in the comments. You can't miss it. You can
Can't
click
miss
it.
it.
All you gotta do is open Safari, whatever app y'all got, and come on and talk. Anybody saying that you can't come on, you got an open link and you still running. So why do y'all so much of keyboard warriors, bro? Man, y'all typing, bro. Y'all must got to put some press on nails to keep typing like that.
Hey
Press on.
man, what you say, boy? Barbecue chicken right there, boy. Nah, they ain't even barbecue chicken, boy. That's tofu.
Nails. That's what you got. Them barbecue nails.
But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be open for a few. I want to get a few people on here now too, because I want to get a lot of people's reactions to this comment that we found in our group today. I want to see what a lot of people got to say about this. All right, Pat, what's going on, man?
Fellas, what's going on, man? Glad to be back on with y'all.
Hey, man, what's good,
No
man?
problem,
What's
bro.
good, man?
Same old.
What you got? What you got on the topic tonight, man?
People just hate Matt Ryan. That's all. Man, me personally, I don't think. I've been thinking about this too. Cornerback is not what we need. Of course, like y'all put, like my thing is people lie, numbers don't. And clearly you see that we need help in the run defense and pass rushing. So Malik Willis, I know that's OG's boy. It's not happening. it's not happening. Honestly, I've seen some tape on him and different games on him. I think he actually is. He's a little bit, to me, a little bit overrated. Second round, maybe, but second round, third round, okay. But and I was looking, I seen your last K-Style, your last post combine draft.
Right.
If Jordan Davis there in the second round, that'd be good. But I think
that's gonna be highly unlikely. Look, I'm about to say that's highly unlikely, but that's how the cards felt when I did that.
Yeah.
I said, wait a minute, he's available.
But I wouldn't be surprised getting Jermaine Johnson. I actually went and seen him at Tallahassee. I had a buddy of mine who's a Florida State fan, and I seen him play Miami. He is actually really good. He is pretty good. So to me, I think the first thing is getting them trenches done. Getting them trenches first. Get that done, and then we can build from there.
Right.
I'm not saying that we don't need a corner, but I think when we had Williams, and is it Hall? Who played corner, I think they was pretty decent. So if we can get that done first, I think we're building on something. We're building on something that's that can really help the Atlanta Falcons defense on that.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, in the realistic standpoint, like I said, if it was Travis Jones in that second round, that'd be the most likely one right there. But like I said, the Jordan Davis one was kind of like the surprise, like, really, nigga, he's available. so just believe that's not the final one.
But let me ask y'all this real quick. Is it me, or do I think David Ojabo is a little overrated? Because the only reason why I'm saying that is because I looked at him. I really was paying attention to Adam Hutchinson and am I saying his name right? David Ojabo?
Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, and when they played UGA in the semifinals, and Ojabo was getting blocked. He was nowhere to be seen. I mean, he was there, but he was getting blocked on the edge, and that's the only thing that I've been trying to see about him. Been scratching my head. I don't think he's. I think the hype is a little. I think he's overhyped. Do I think he can improve? Yes, but I think he's very overhyped.
Oh,
What y'all think?
A lot of
uh,
these guys are moving up due to almost only based on their athletic traits. I think they can be solid prospects like David Ojabo and like Trayvon Walker from Georgia. But then it's like you're describing them as, okay, he's a really good run defender. He has to work on his pass rush. But let's take
Right.
him at 8. Wouldn't that sound like a reach if you're telling me one of our biggest needs is getting to the quarterback? We're going to take a guy that you have to wait on to give you an immediate impact. Players like that, I would want more ready-made players like you spoke of Jermaine Johnson. I would love to have him at 8 because I know what I'm getting from him from day one.
mm-hmm. Yeah, David Ojabo. We also have to remember he's literally has 1 year of college football.
Exactly.
He has 1 year at defensive end. Where have Falcon fans seen this before? A 1 year defensive end. This sounds familiar. Hold on.
If you play 44, I know what you mean.
No. It wasn't 44. 44
No.
was somewhat productive. 44 was productive enough.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
talking
right.
about this sounds talking about Jamal Anderson.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Remember, he was a 1 year defensive end prospect that got drafted that high.
That dude was deaf, wasn't he? Wasn't he deaf?
No. He played like he was deaf, but he wasn't deaf.
Hold on, man.
No, you thinking of Darren Coleman?
Oh, y'all going to hell? Oh, y'all going to hell? Look, man. For real though, didn't they say the man had like a speech impediment or hearing impaired or something? Like, I'm not trying to be funny.
I don't know. I just know he never had a sack in his entire NFL 5-year career. I just know that much.
You gotta want to suck like that.
When he couldn't hear the plays being called. Oh, my fault.
As y'all see, man, we got the OG in the building.
Let's get an understanding real fast. What's going on, everybody? 6-man crew. Let's get an understanding. I was kind of in the back when I heard the little slick little talk about leak. Understand? Us college boys stick together now.
I'm not saying
to a minimum. Let's keep all the disrespect to a minimum now.
No, I'm not disrespecting him. What I'm saying is, I'm not sure.
I don't need to be told.
It just depends on the.
You ain't got to be too anal on how you overrated though. I just noticed the emphasis in the analness and the arrogance on how he's overrated. That's all. Okay.
I wasn't arrogant about that though.
Huh?
I wasn't arrogant about that though.
Look, it was just a tick of arrogance on how you and then how you threw in. Yeah, I know that's OG's boy. Okay, that's cool. That's fine.
Is it?
I mean, that is your boy, but
that's your boy. I'm not disrespecting.
But where he was coming from was he's talking about as far OG joking with you, so you know all that goes.
But in the grand scheme of things, we was talking about, especially at pick 8. At pick 8, realistically we can't go leap. I mean, now if it's kind of like what I was talking about earlier with the fellas. Maybe we bump that number 8 pick back and get like a late first rounder, like an extra second or extra third. And if you want to take a chance in that late in that early to mid second on a quarterback and leak is there, I mean, I would try that. I mean that's more realistic. But
I agree.
But I mean, at the end of the day, man, we need a whole lot. And right now, a quarterback to sit behind Ryan ain't the top. Ain't the top priority. Because I'm gonna tell you, I do know Lee. He gonna have to sit behind Ryan. Because
y'all know he know now. Y'all gotta listen to the OG. You've been watching
Lee got a lot of kamikaze in him now. Lee could take a chance and have a whole goddamn Mercedes Benz mad at him. I know this kid now. This kid played base. He played left field, center field, and right field for me on the baseball team, and he was my ace pitcher. And he played defensive end. When he played for me, he played defensive end.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I turned him loose to edit him, R.I.P. to Eddie Mumford. My man Eddie Mumford died last year of COVID. But when I turned loose to Eddie them, bruh, these were Eddie's wide receivers. I swear on my mama. Eddie's wide receivers was Malik Willis and Chuma Okeke. Don't the Chuma Okeke sound familiar?
Power forward for the Orlando Magic.
The power forward for the Orlando Magic. Those were then they left. Malik also played corner and went to Westlake together.
Yep.
Malik played. He played wide receiver and a little corner at Westlake. Guess who's a freshman on that team? When Malik like a junior, guess who's a freshman? At Westlake. AJ Terrell.
AJ Terrell.
That's right.
You're
right.
Around the junior year, Chuma just left football alone and went straight basketball, which turned out to be the right decision.
Right.
You know, and then Malik junior year, Stanley Pritchard was coaching over at Westlake. Somehow with the quarterback, I don't know if he got in trouble, kicked out the team, whatever. They flipped Malik the quarterback and shit. Malik never played quarterback until his junior year in high school.
Wait a minute. You said Stanley Pritchard. Didn't Stanley Pritchard used to play in the NFL?
Yeah, Stanley Pritchard, Westlake coach.
Yeah.
Junior year. Okay. Stanley Pritchard left, and Shasta and Twain. My Malik parents, Shasta and T. They moved up north and just you know how they go. They moved up north and Malik played at Roswell.
Right. Okay. All right. So OG, I got the question for you, man. Best player available. What does that mean to you? And do you think Terry Fontenot meant best player available at 8 or best player available at whatever? Or did he, or if it's like if they trade back? Because he didn't specifically, I don't remember him specifically saying at 8.
Shit. I mean, if we draft him at 8, he's gonna be the number 8 pick anyway. But I guess the question that you asked me, get best player available just on the board.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what a lot of people think, that they're just thinking best player available on
best
the
player
board.
available on the board could be a resurgent quarterback like Pickett.
Yeah, what if the best player available is an offensive lineman that y'all ain't talking about?
Shit, I'm talking about it.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about what the regular people say.
Online, you gonna get them. Like for example, let's say they find out Evan Neal bounced a bad check in Alabama, and his character caused him to slip down. If we don't draft him, and I wish a motherfucker would say, I don't want no more Alabama player. Man, get out your damn feelings, bro. If that boy dropped down to 8, you gotta take him.
I'm taking Neal.
I just ain't taking no more Alabama receivers. Not right now, anyway. Not right now, because a lot of people still kind of heard about it. But if you talk about like an Evan Neal, like you said, Evan Neal or Charles Cross, are you willing to take an offensive lineman if he's the best player available?
Yeah.
Because I'm hearing the word on the street is the best player available at 8 is going to be Sauce Gardner. But looking at some of these on the board type of things.
I've seen his name in a few mock drafts attached to us at 8.
Right.
So let me ask you
his name about damn near as much as I haven't seen nobody name more than this Thibodeau kid. I don't know nothing about this Thibodeau kid. I barely just found out because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't follow too much college football outside the state of Georgia. You know, I'm a homer on that. I don't follow too much college football outside of Georgia and Georgia Tech. And that's it. So I don't.
You ain't got to worry about seeing none of our players in the draft. We got.
You know what? No, bro gonna turn those folks around, man. But he gonna need some time. He gonna turn those folks around.
Right.
Yeah, y'all do know it's not the best kept secret. They're trying to get rid of McGarry or at least eventually replace him. So if the pick at 8 happens to be the best offensive tackle, who am I to complain? Because at the end of the day, whoever the quarterback is right now, Matt Ryan, needs to stand upright by any means necessary.
Hey, you know what? I listen. I wouldn't pull the trigger on getting rid of any linemen we done picked up in the last 3 to 4 years. We don't have enough bodies, bro. Like, we don't have enough bodies to just be getting rid of. I know McGarrett got a few folks a little salty, and I get it, but hey, lineman is one position we don't need to be getting rid of too many bodies on, bro. Like, I right now, I'm scarred. I'm literally scarred, man, off of having to sign between 30 and 38 free agents last year, and about 20 of them was off the street. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, hey, listen, man, we need as many drafted bodies as possible. But like Mike said, in order for that to happen, bro, we got to, they're going to have to, do the look, finger magic with the cap. I mean, I ain't no capologist and all that.
If you speak to the fans, that want this team to fail, they want to just get this Matt Ryan $40 million dead cap hit and think they can sign everybody off the street and think we're going to get better.
I'm going to tell you when I know mental health is real. When I mention the cap situation and their first response is fuck the cap, I know they touched his kids. I know that they was touched his kids or they are a little touched. I had to cut the conversation. Like, for real, man. I had to cut the conversation off, man. And I ain't talking bad on touched folks. I get it. I take care of three touched folks. But man,
I had a joke on there about like, nah, never mind. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm leaving that alone. The power of Christ compels us. but yeah, like Kevon Thibodeau, I'm not really high on him neither.
I don't know.
Like if you actually look at a lot of the pass rushers that everybody is kind of falling in love with, they're all projects in a way.
The only one that I'm hearing about that might be ready, Freddie, right now, and I think if that's Devontae, I think Devontae said it, is Johnson out of Florida State. But he ain't the only one I done heard say that. And I completely agree with little brother, man. At that number 8 picks, it gotta be somebody that's gotta be ready to say go right now.
Right, because you don't.
I gotta say this. Let me say this. My bad, case now. But I just gotta say this. There's something that Falcons fans just not gonna want to hear, and the more that I keep thinking about it, if they are staying there, I gotta take Drake London. As much as people don't want to hear that, Drake London is the perfect guy to pair with. We're talking about pairing with Kyle Pitts. Those two guys' physicality together, not so much the route running, his overall ability, but what we know what Matt Ryan can do, he is great in between those hash marks. Like between 20, I don't think it's a better guy in the league that's better than Matt Ryan in between those lines, between the 20s.
Hold on.
And you pair him,
Mike. Hold on, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
You know, boy, if you go and say that shit around the wrong folk, it gonna be some epileptic seizures, man.
I know. I know.
Be some folk going into.
I know.
Hey, when you said it, listen. When you said it, I kind of like, but I don't know jack shit about Drake London. All I'm hearing is he's a specimen.
He's a physical specimen. This is what this offense is about. Smashing you and punch you in the fucking face. That's what Arthur wants to do. When you look at the way the wide receivers catch the ball in this offense, you better be big and you better be able to take a hit. And this is why I say Drake London is not the best receiver. But when you talk about a physical specimen and what he fits in this offense, he has to be that guy if you're taking him at 8. I would much rather trade down to get guys like Jermaine Johnson.
Right.
But if you're going to take that chance, I don't see how you cannot look at Drake London and pair him with another physical specimen, because that puts pressure on the defense when you got two big old guys. Just picture having having a Julio Jones and a Kyle Pitts on the offense. What the hell are you gonna do with that? A Julio in his prime and a young Kyle Pitts. How the hell are you gonna stop that?
Yeah.
But Mike, can you get that with George Pickens in the second round?
He's not a physical specimen. He's not a physical specimen. George Pickens
or Christian Watson from North Dakota State.
He hasn't played a lot of big time. Like we're talking about guys who've played in big time. Me, I don't necessarily like taking guys who have not played against elite talent. Not to say he is not an elite talent himself, but when you talk about who he's played against, this is why the SEC and the ACC always have the top players every year, is because they played against elite talent.
What school did London? What school did London go to?
USC.
Okay? I've been told that too much. So let me ask y'all something. Again, I only know about Georgia guys, so I'm gonna ask questions about Georgia guys. If we stay at 8, is Trayvon Walker out of the question, or is that too high for him?
For what I'm hearing, he might not even make it to 8. They talking about he ended up maybe one of the better guys. He might be one of the top guys going to the Giants.
The Giants got 2 picks. It's funny. The Giants and the Jets got 2 picks in the first round and the first 10. How about that?
Right.
They got those.
Dude, the animal to me, man. Everybody loves Jordan Davis. We all get that. And Jordan, but dude, a lot of people, look past bruh. Bruh is an animal, man. Like Holmes, I watch Holmes like everybody talking about Davis and what's number 88 name? Wyatt. That boy, that woo, was an animal.
I mean, he pretty much just say the whole damn Georgia front 7.
Man,
you pretty much say that.
And they still got one more left. Got one more year left, and he's at Georgia. I forgot the other guy. Is it Carter?
I seen one mock
whatever.
About Nolan Smith.
Nolan Smith. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
man, I was way wrong.
One mock draft, bro, had like in the top 40 had 10 Georgia players, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
that's insane. And like I said, I'm not saying that Drake is the best guy, but when we're talking about what's best for the team, a lot of people get carried away about what the talent that's on the board. A corner, I have no doubt that Dean Pease can make it work, but we'll still have that same issue missing a pass rush.
Right.
So like I said, he can get us a couple of extra, a couple of extra possessions. He may get us 3 or 4 picks in the season with a sauce, but that's not good enough for the entire season. We're talking about the entire season where you're gonna have multiple chances to get after the quarterback. Even though you got 4 picks in the season, that's still not enough to get your team over the hump. So, like I said before, I love George Pickens, but he has so many question marks with that knee. He's not as big, as physical as a Drake London. A lot of bigger. Can he block? He can block. He played in the physical offense, but we don't know how he'll be able to withstand during the season. He has to prove that he can withstand the entire season, just physically.
Right.
That's way too many question marks. What you don't want at 8 or in the first round is too many question marks.
It's got it like OG said, man. If I'm picking at 8, that guy got to be able to come in and do the damn thing with no questions asked. Because if there's, like you said, if you're talking about a guy who may not be completely polished, he could give you one thing, but he can't give you the other.
Listen, as fickle as our fan base is, last thing we need right now is somebody who not completely polished, because these MFers, they too freaking impatient. They too impatient. Somebody, I'm just really. I think we all agree on this. I think we need to bump back, man.
Yeah.
We need to bump back, man. Philly got 3 picks, man. Philly got 3 picks from 15 to 20.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we was gonna get it, but a certain somebody.
A certain somebody. No, look, a certain somebody. Oh shit. Let me put that on that.
Wow.
Fucked all that up.
I didn't say that. I didn't mean to trigger y'all on that.
No, it ain't triggering, but that's what the news just came out. It was like the Eagles.
It was there.
That earlier, but I still think even with him gone, that's a good trade partner. You can trade the 8 pick. You can bump back in the first round, but not too far. 8 to 10 slots. And get like shit a couple more picks, because at that point, if you that pick gonna carry some value.
Right.
It's gonna carry some value. So if you can't finagle them out of 2 of those 3 picks, if you can't finagle them out of 2 of those 3 picks, bro, they're gonna all right, okay, so y'all don't want to give me 2 first rounders. That's fine. I need a second, third, fourth, a 6th and a 7th, and I'll send y'all a still.
I'm not gonna lie. I need 2 of those first round picks.
It will be split for those first rounders.
Right.
Because
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, Pat.
No, what I was just saying, that if I need at least 2 of those first round picks, because it's still an advantage for the Eagles. They're moving up, but then they'll still have. Okay, they get rid of 1, but then they'll have like that mid pick. It would be still really outstanding players that we could use.
You don't get no argument from me on that. I was just saying. I was just saying, just in case they didn't want to do it. Oh, they're gonna have to give me. They're going to give me some good mid round picks. I'm gonna need about 3-4 more picks, bro. If y'all not gonna give me 2 first rounders, that's all I'm saying. But I'm with you. If you punch, I kick. I'm with you on that. I need 2 first rounders.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard me earlier on live.
Right.
Picks mean nothing when you can't afford them. Exactly. So we can get all these draft picks all we want to, but we still got to clear up space for those guys to even come here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even if we do drop, we're gonna have to get one of those picks and save several picks. So like if what we'll have to do, we'll have to put those picks in 23 and 24. We can't use those picks in 21. I mean 22. We can't use those picks until we clear the cap space. I hear you. Until we clear the cap space and extend Matt or extend Grady and get more money, those trading down is absolutely worthless at this point. We got to clear the cap.
I said it earlier, bro. I said this is contingent upon us moving the money around a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Moving the money around. If we can move the money, move the money around, bro, I'll bump back.
Yeah, I'm bumping. Yeah, I'm bumping
Yeah,
back.
I'm bumping back.
Yeah, I'm bumping back all day.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna get listen. Well, not let him. Yeah. If you let him walk, do we get a pick for him?
Who?
Fourier.
I think it'd be a compensatory. I forgot what round.
Yeah, we'll get a compensatory pick for him if he signs with somebody else, right?
Mm-hmm.
It could be a second, depending on if he makes a goal or something like that.
Will that be for this year though?
Oh, okay, so
no,
I think that'd probably be for next year.
But we're gonna get that for this year. Okay, the pick will be okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Unless he's restricted, unless we decide to tag him and then somebody sign him, then we make a decision, like make a deal with him, deal with the team.
If we tag him and somebody sign him, we get a first and a third, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't they work like that?
That'll be something like that.
It depends on what the tender is. Cause like Young Way Cool, didn't you say they put a second round tender on Young Way Cool?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Cool. He's a restricted free agent because he's a pro bowler. So it depends on if Fourier goes to a team, make the Pro Bowl, then the tender goes up, then the compensation goes up.
I can ready to say shit. Coop been doing his thing for us, bro. I put a first round on his ass.
Cool.
It's true.
Hey,
it's true.
I'm right there with you.
I'm right there with you.
Coop been doing his job, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Coop been through all kind of fuck shit. Folks are broken his car, stole his shoes, and all that. Here, Coop out there kicking barefoot.
Mm-hmm.
Stole the man. How you gonna steal the man's shoes, bro?
Exactly.
Hey, what you got, bro?
Hey, Jay, man, what's going on, man?
What's going on, fellas? On the being on with y'all again. OG,
hey,
what's cracking like with you, dog?
Hey, what's happening?
Chilling. So yeah, I got like I don't know, cause I'm thinking I might stay the fuck out Twitter, cause he damn Matt Ryan haters irritating. Why the fuck is like Sesame Street like the number and letter of the day? Number of the day should be like $40 million. For anybody to think we need to cut Matt Ryan like Sesame Street, 40 million. Something we damn sure ain't got. We barely got folks.
A lot of them folks, look, bro. A lot of them folks, mama should have on an after pill, straight up. A lot of them.
I don't know that goddamn folk shit.
I ain't got the patience, bro. I just got on Twitter yesterday, and I'm just gonna slow walk myself on Twitter, because I'm a different type of cat.
Like also, I got two questions. Okay, let's say I'm from Dallas, so of course I know any damn thing that happened. What the fuck the Cowgirls do? So they post Leah Collins on Facebook. Would that be somebody which I trade for if we like move some goddamn Monopoly money around? Or also they posted Neil Henry from the Patriots. They added him. Say they willing to trade his ass. Y'all willing to give like a mid-round or some shit like that for him also?
As long as we don't give up multiple picks, man, because we ain't got no bodies, little bro. Mm-hmm. If we go to giving up 2-3 picks, that means giving up 2-3 bodies for one body.
Right. Because we don't know what the price tag is for those two. Like I know La'el Collins might be a little bit more expensive because he has been proven to be pretty good.
I'm gonna get one exception. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get one exception. Now, if we could caught a sweet deal like the Chargers caught today, that's a sweet deal. Yeah, y'all see the sweet deal the Chargers caught?
They can print the Chargers.
All them damn third rounders. Are you talking about for
Khalil Mack?
Khalil Mack. Yeah, I think they took on his
contract. His foot won't stay together. That damn foot, my brother. That shit like brittle right about
that foot is a goddamn jigsaw puzzle right now.
I ain't talking. My bad.
They taking a big chance.
Right. Listen, man. The way our roster is, y'all, we can ill afford to deal with any more lingering injuries, marital problems, gambling problems, whole problems. We don't need none of that, bro. We don't need
model citizens, bro. I hate to say it like that, but we need some model citizens, bro.
Yeah, folks get mad. Folks get mad when you say that, but we really do, bro. We need a few Christians that's not under construction like me. We need some guys that's gonna be on social media taking a picture with their pastors and the pastor's wife, and they're not having sex with the pastor's wife. That type stuff.
Right.
I mean, we might need a Christian that's under construction because I don't want no soft ass dude on the field.
Yeah, we
hit the motherfucker Lord.
No. What he's saying what he's saying is he's a Christian on the sideline, but on the field he's a demon. That's what he talking about.
Because I need you to be
devil's advocate or some shit. Listen, though, I ain't said we didn't need those type of guys. What I'm saying is that ain't the guy you showcase. Look, we know he ignorant. Hey, everybody in his family either pimps, dope dealers, prostitutes, and all that. Scammers. Hey,
That sound like Dez
showcase
Bryant
him.
background.
We gonna showcase these guys right here.
That's a
Wow,
Dez
you have to
Bryant.
do this like that.
That's Dez
Shoot,
Bryant background,
that sound like Justin Blackman right there.
Oh shit, that fucking 2 year and done ass guy there.
Yeah, I ain't saying we don't have goons. You gotta have your goons, but you don't showcase them. Hey, bro, bro, you don't need to do no commercial, dog. Bro, hey, we knew what your GPA was in college, boy. We know when somebody asks you to spell cat, you say Lion. Don't you? I don't know.
Wow.
Spell cat, Lion. No,
motherfucker.
Damn.
But hey, Jay, you said you had another question too, right?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, King. That was it. That was it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the thing is, we still got a whole bunch of restructuring and extensions that we have to hand out, and we still got some cuts we got to make too. I mean, it's not over yet.
Do you think we still might hold on to Mike Davis' ass?
I think so.
I do.
If you understand, you about got to keep him, bro. We ain't got no bodies. We don't.
See, because here's the issue. Here's the thing with Mike Davis. A lot of us got to remember. He signed with us for $5 million for 2 years for a reason. He wasn't really great to come in to begin with. And I will say, I hyped his ass up just a little bit.
I'm guilty myself.
I'm guilty. I done hyped him up too. I think we all, well, I don't know if everybody here did, but I know I did. But the one thing, if you look at the way the running back position is right now, Mike Davis is the only one we have that can pass protect.
Yep, because Quadri can't. And to me, Quadri the best runner, but he can't pass protect.
I mean, a good pass protect is a good running back in the draft is old boy out of Michigan. I done seen him toss.
Oh, talking about Hassan.
Yeah.
Do you think that this is the year for Olsen though to step up to be that number one running back?
I think it is.
I think so. I think he proved a little bit to
I liked him when we first
give him a chance.
Why they keep practice squadding this dude, man?
I feel like he
old friend ass, old dumb ass, the one draw plays all goddamn day.
I feel like he had that one play there like a 40 or 60-yard touchdon. There's some Mike Davis been bullshitting all game.
He stopped using them. Former friend stopped.
I understand, man. I don't fucking know.
But like I say, you have to remember that we have to remember, former friends, stupid ass, don't like running the ball. That's why Todd Gurley.
Who y'all say?
The guy who look like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, we're talking about Dirk Cutter.
Oh.
No, but what y'all call him?
We call him former friend.
let me light my blunt. Well, y'all.
I was saying on him, man. That's how he talks.
Black him out.
These skill go.
Black him out.
This skill go. I love a bye on it. That's how Dirk Cutter calls his plays. Nobody understand because I've noticed when Dirk Cutter was calling plays, Matt Ryan was looking at him like, dude, what the fuck did you just say? Yeah. But this is gonna be kind of the year for Quadri Olsen. They're still gonna draft a running back in this draft. We don't know how they're gonna go. I know the more popular one right now is James Cook as far as the running back position.
I love Cook. I love him, man, but I need to see ass, bro. I mean some backside. Somebody who can run behind. Hey, and I know Cook can run behind his pad, but he
need more skill. I think we got the power. We got the power locked up. We need variety in his back because you gotta remember there's something because we gonna re-sign Cordero. He's gonna be another guy. If Cordero comes down, we're gonna need somebody like Cordero. So we got the power locked down with Huntley. Huntley, he's on the roster also. Quadri Olsen, who's a free agent. I expect him to be back. But you're going to need more variety. I think you're going to need more variety. A guy, he can be powerful, but he's going to have that ability to catch the ball out of the backfield too.
Right.
And
Look,
boy,
I about to say this, and if a lot of people didn't see that mock draft video I put up there, the running back that I had in that draft, I actually looked him up, and he pretty much he reminds me so much of Tevin Coleman right now, and that's Zaquadre White.
where he play at?
South Carolina Gamecocks.
You know, I know.
Yeah, Holmes, nice, bro.
Do we need an insurance for a guy like Russell Gage? Do you think we need to go find somebody who fits this type of style?
Right now.
Right now.
Fuck, we showed on game.
Yeah, he free agent right now.
I mean, I seen old dude on y'all video. I seen Mad Mike posted old boy from what's that, Kentucky? I believe
Wandale.
Yeah.
You know what the thing is too. Like I said, and I told Mike this earlier. But David Bell out of Purdue is something that is one guy that really, really I'm taking a hard look at because he unlike Calvin Ridley, they almost the same size, but unlike Calvin Ridley, this dude will take hits. He's a bigger, faster version of Russell Gage.
Gotta have somebody who's not afraid.
6'2", 210. Yeah.
Speaking of taking hits, because I ain't gonna lie, this kid here, boy, he done took some shots and I held on to the ball a couple times. What y'all think we should do? With do we bring back Alameda Zacchaeus?
Please, I hope so. I hope so. No. Man, he did what the fuck he could.
He's a nice piece. I can't.
Shots, man.
I gotta bring him back.
See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If you're gonna bring back Alameda Zacchaeus, you're gonna have to exclusively use him in the slot. If you bring him back,
okay.
He's not meant to play outside, and it showed last year. He's not an outside.
He couldn't get off the press. He couldn't get off the press on the outside.
Nah,
but he know how to go sit down. He know how to go sit down in that zone though. And that little scam booker take a hit, bro.
What'd you call him, a scam booker?
Scam booker.
We also should hold.
K-Styles, you ain't what the elephant left on the fairground. That's K-Styles. You want me to do wrong? I told y'all gonna do right tonight, K-Styles.
We need to hold private.
When your ass come on out, nothing never go right. So you might as well get used to it.
So just gonna be myself. Be myself.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Right.
Just be. Hey. The reason why I
It's
said
a five channel. I'm not in control of this.
No. Look. Before we close the show out, I got one more thing. I want all y'all to look at here. You could be yourself on this one because I thought this was one of the most ridiculous ass quotes I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna hold on. Let me go ahead and put this up.
I gotta go first real quick. Mine gonna be real quick after.
Look. There's a reason why I put this up. We call this the Powdered Toast Award, which is the award for sheer ineptitude of anything. Now, they haven't seen this in a while, but I'm going to show you why I put that up. This was a comment that was sent in our group today. I'm gonna go ahead and read this right quick. I want to let you know what y'all think. Said, okay, I think, I'm gonna have to put the shit name out there. She said, I think the NFL needs to make this rule. If a team hasn't won a championship within 5 years, they need to kick them to the curb, starting with the quarterback, because why on earth you keep the same people over and over and over again, just keep paying them over again with no results, knowing the owner knows that this is crazy. So basically this was pretty much supposed to be a shot at Matt Ryan.
Oh, she hates Matt Ryan, despises him. Look at the group. The group says enough. That group there, they need to put that group in a trash bag. Dousing the gasoline.
I can understand. Well, most people have to realize it's a fucking such thing as development. You have new players coming in and out every fucking year, so they have to learn something.
So reason why I put this up is that if hasn't won a championship within 5 years, they need to kick them to the curb, starting with the quarterback. So you're gonna kick out 97% of the 97% of the quarterbacks in the NFL.
That's really the whole damn league.
That's the whole damn league.
Yeah, Josh Allen, go.
That's
Andrew,
Watson.
Aaron Rodgers,
Aaron
Rodgers.
Let's put that up one more time. So I want to read something.
Come on.
Let's put that up one more time. I really want to read this real quick.
Oh, Lord.
I just want to read this real quick. All right? Just real quick. Make this a rule. If a team haven't won a championship within 5 years, they need to be out. What the fuck are you talking about? That's the whole damn league.
There you go.
I mean,
that's literally the whole entire league. We're talking about Seattle. We're talking about if Seattle doesn't. Oh my God, my head hurt. I can't even.
If your name is not Stafford Mahomes, if your name's not Stafford Mahomes, Brady, or what's the boy that came in and backed up Wentz?
Nick Foles.
Foles. Then you're talking about 28 other quarterbacks. Stick to lifetime, baby.
What are you talking about?
What the hell y'all be finding this
Stick
shit?
to lifetime.
Oh
it's
my God, but like I said, I think look, I'm about to say, this is just one of those cases where you just do not hit the send button before you read the shit that you just typed.
Don't press send.
The send.
And that's what I would have typed on there. But they kicked me out of that group. They kicked me out of that group because I cussed out the originator of the group. And told her,
knowing your ass, I'm not surprised.
Oh, I told, hey, look here. When her mouth got slick, I know a husband in the group. I say, bro, get your bra.
Oh, her. Okay.
Yeah, I said, bro, get your bra. Because it's going to go somewhere. Because, see, by then, my lunatic ass daughter, somehow it got to her. And Johnson inboxed her.
Yeah.
And she rather be a
But like I said, but what hold on, Jay, Pat, what is y'all thought on that, man? Cause
stupid ass shit. That shit should never left that iPhone or Android you should have been in Facebook jail for that dumb ass post.
Look,
it shouldn't be a Hall of Fame if that's the case.
Oh my God.
It's probably some other Matt Ryan haters that probably said, hey, sis, delete that, sis. Delete that. I'm talking about other Matt Ryan haters. Delete that now, sis. Now, goddamn now.
goddamn. You made the comment so generalized that you tried to make a point and ended up fucking up the whole point at the same time.
Oh, listen,
we gonna
Mike,
get rid of the whole
Mike, is it? I don't know how to do it. Go. If you could go in the elite group chat and show the screenshot that Christian sent me, what Chad Alexander said as to what folks that wasn't born in Atlanta really don't know nothing about what's going on with the Falcons.
Oh
my God.
It's not true, G. I wasn't born in Atlanta, but I stay here. I know everything. Trust me.
I according to this guy, if you wasn't born in Atlanta,
different.
The motherfuckers born in Atlanta don't know what the hell going on with the Falcons. What the fuck are we talking about?
them fans to me. Not everybody.
Let me tell you, we're in trouble, guys.
Wow. Hold on. So basically, this dude said, wow. Bro, what is y'all, bro? Y'all,
I'm trying
to be nice, man. I'm trying to be. But he said people who born in Atlanta have a different psyche than someone that was born somewhere else. They're different. He don't even know how to form a sentence properly. I'm not the best, but damn. It's a different. No, that shit y'all won't be able to read this shit. I'm paraphrasing. There's a difference in where you were born. And somebody was like, that doesn't matter. But people who say that most of the time are not born in Atlanta and not the outskirts of Atlanta. Bitch, did that fucking Amaretto with that dumb ass fucking comment?
Hey, let me tell y'all. This is what I hate the most. I hate people who don't like the Falcons and still they don't want to get the fuck out of Atlanta. This shit pisses me off. That shit pisses me off, man. I will pay slaps.
I see what he said. He said no.
Basically, go ahead. Go ahead, K-Star.
I know what he's saying. Basically, he's saying if you like Matt Ryan, you're not from Atlanta. That's basically what he just said.
Well, I'm from Dallas, and I like that.
The outskirts of Atlanta. We're talking about Tucker and that area. Well, I'm in Tucker right now. So even though I'm like what? A few streets away from the city of Atlanta. I'm literally a few streets away from Atlanta. I'm not Atlanta.
Yeah, OG. You hear what I said? This shit pisses me off, man. Anytime, man. I hate people.
Like I was about to say, hey, just let them know we also one of the biggest luxuries about the city of Atlanta. We got the world's largest airport. You can use it. And guess what? and guess what city? And guess what city 3/4 of the airport is in? 3/4 of the airport is in College Park.
Yeah,
I can find it.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, hey, if something jumped off at the Atlanta airport, College Park, Clayton County, Fulton County, City of Atlanta, Hateville, and East Point gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
look, I'm about to say my whole damn childhood got tore down because of that airport. So yeah, I know.
Like,
hey,
some of the stuff these folks said, man, like I said, mental health is definitely real. You got some that's diagnosed and some not diagnosed.
That's all. Hey, like I said, I'm not the greatest, but try to use spell check, bro. You can use the app. It's called Grammarly. It will spell the sentences for you. If you're having trouble putting sentences together, just add Grammarly, and it's your best friend. Because I don't know what that shit was painful to read.
That particular young man right there. It's a good chance that the book he wrote wasn't very long.
Put it on the screen.
Hey, easy. You might got some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do on this one, bro. Hey, don't think I ain't see that shit earlier. You was talking about.
I saw what he said. I saw what he said.
You got to come in here,
guys. I come in peace. Hey, I'm not going back and forth with that. We support the same team. But
you ain't this ain't your goddamn show. You gonna go, you got to answer for what you motherfucker said. What the hell you saying?
But I'm saying I'm not going back and forth
no, what did you
stand
say?
up on that shit, Cook. Stand
up
on that shit,
man. I'm making up on it. I believe okay, first of all, I'm not a Matt Ryan hater.
I didn't ask you. What did you say? We didn't ask that. We asked what did you say?
Everybody. I was talking shit. Where?
Everybody, yeah.
What show? Tell me what show.
They said.
I was talking shit about Matt Ryan last night. Where? Tell me where.
We're talking about tonight, bro. You said that tonight. I saw it.
Last night.
We see everything.
He said last night.
Stand on it. You're going to feel better. Get it on off. Stand on.
Talk your shit.
You might got people that agree with you.
Talk your shit.
Saw what you said.
Don't know them now.
We saw exactly what you said. Just go ahead.
Talk your shit,
Ain't you doing talking about my need to
Oh my God, man.
All right, now I'm talking reverse psychology. I'm talking reverse psychology, man.
This is just trolling me, man.
You trolling, bro. Just go ahead. You said it.
Let me say this. Let me talk, okay? I mean, Okay, I'm not a Matt Ryan hater, right? But this franchise is divided in two groups: the quote unquote Matt Ryan hater, because they believe these people believe that this franchise will not win a championship under Matt Ryan and stuff like that. And then they call the hater by like the second group. The second group are the defenders, because I feel like
This man
those
help
people.
his. I didn't ask you the dang.
No, I'm about to say we can't be coming in here with a
Go tell them what
pacifist
they call us.
attitude, bro.
Just say what you said.
Okay,
Just say
this
what
is
you
what I
said.
said.
We can,
Dude. Like I said, the thing is,
I was talking
this
shit. Where? What show? I don't remember. I was talking shit, bro.
tonight. What you mean? You said it tonight. Well, we saw it. We see
Hey,
everything.
am I on the trial right now?
Bro,
Uh-oh.
let me just repeat what you said. You said I'm not a Matt Ryan hater, but we need to get rid of Matt Ryan. That was your exact.
Okay. I said we should trade Matt Ryan because this will be better for our team, guys. Listen,
That's the same shit.
yeah, same shit. I'm not a Matt Ryan hater.
Let the
Don't
man
get at
finish.
me now.
No.
I
The
believe
thing
that-
is, no. The thing
believe
is,
that-
just explain why you
Why?
said
Why?
that.
Okay, why?
That's
I
all
believe
we
that.
ask.
Okay,
Let the man
this
finish.
is why. This is why. This is why. Why are you keeping a dude that his salary keep hitting on your cap every goddamn year? Every year.
My goodness.
How many times does Matt Ryan's been restructured?
Let me ask you the question: why did they have to turn to Matt Ryan to restructure
Because
3 years in a row?
we cannot afford them. We keep giving this fucking bad contract to all those dumbasses who ain't doing shit and they want to fucking get paid.
What quarterback will we bring in this situation we in now?
Hey, y'all know Mike Bell, right? 92-9 the game. I think yesterday or the other day he just tweeted that this franchise is not winning a championship under Matt Ryan. Y'all go check his Twitter right now. Mike Bell at 92-9 the game. He just said that this franchise is not winning a championship under Matt Ryan.
I
But
believe
one more
he
they
said.
say that
No,
he
Again,
restructured his contract to pay Julio.
You say what?
Why didn't they say that he restructured his contract to pay Julio? Because Julio wanted money, and then he bounced on our ass.
you guys
twice.
restructured. Not only
Twice.
Matt Ryan and Jake Matthews restructured their contract so Julio could get paid.
Not only Julio, it's not only Julio, bro. You know damn well that Robert Halford, Trufant, James Carpenter, all these fucking vagabond.
What they got to do with Matt Ryan?
They ain't got nothing to do with it.
So is that really Matt Ryan's fault? That
I'm not
he
saying it's Matt
decided-
Ryan's fault.
No. The reason why I'm saying it is the way that people talk about it. They don't talk about the other stuff. They look at just him.
Yeah, but
Listen.
Okay.
Listen. The thing is, when we say explain it, you ain't got to come out with the I'm not a Matt Ryan hater. You ain't got to come up with I was born in College Park, I'm a Grady baby. Just say it.
That's it.
Because that's the main thing everybody says when they want to say it at first. Either I'm a
Okay,
Grady
Kyle, let me see
baby.
it. Your job as hold on, your job as a fan, right? You feel as though that you're a smart, intelligent, and you understand the game, right? Including the salary cap. Am I right? Does that describe you? Does that describe you? Does that describe you? You a real fan, you understand the cap, you understand the game.
I understand the game, but those cap
Okay, all right,
confusing.
Okay. So with that being said, if you don't understand certain things, shouldn't you get somebody or try to get the right answer? But besides coming with a bland comments, like for me personally, I don't know a lot about the cap, so I always go to guys like Matt Carey. Matt Carey, he's an accountant. That's what he does. He does numbers. He does numbers all day long. That's what he does. He's great at that. So I go to that guy. I'm not a Cap guy. So instead of being ignorant fans, why don't we look for the right answer instead of just pointing the finger at, all right, it's Matt Ryan's fault because he's the one who's making all the money.
Okay.
And we're not getting behind it. We're not getting behind the real issue at hand is that we got guys like True Front who are not actually playing out their contract, or they didn't do such and such and such and such.
Right.
Why are we not looking at that instead of just pointing the finger at one guy? Matt Ryan is the issue.
Okay. You hear me? You hear what I say? I didn't say Matt Ryan was the issue. I call out True Front. I call out James Carpenter. I call out all those dudes. I call them out. I didn't say only Matt Ryan. I call out all those dudes. And what is how a franchise go? Is to win the championship. I know all the city right now is thirsty for a championship. But look back, like 10 years back. See, all those quarterbacks who've been winning Super Bowl, they've been winning Super Bowl on a rookie contract. Joe Flacco, Russell Wilson, Pat Mahomes.
I mean, they had defenses.
Quick question. What
won 2 Super Bowl on rookie contract. The only exception is Tom Brady and Tom Brady. What?
Question.
Defenses, man.
Were the teams already good when they got there? Because if I remember the Patrick Mahomes thing, I remember that was a 12-14 before he took over.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, partner. I literally just talked about this on my live before.
Right.
I literally just said one of the reasons why we keep pointing the finger at one guy, like we need to look deeper into why Seattle traded Russell Wilson. It's not because he wasn't a very good quarterback. It's that the team sucked. They were not getting anywhere with that team. The O-line sucked. The defensive line is old. Right. You got old linebackers. Right. That team sucks. That's the reason why they got rid of him.
So, okay.
They need to start all the way over.
In the last 20 years, in the last 20 years, he brother just literally named the only quarterbacks that won on a rookie deal in the last 20 years. The fifth one will be Tom Brady. Everybody else wasn't
even Kurt Warner.
Breeze wasn't on his rookie deal. Either one of the Mannings, Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger won 2 Super Bowl on rookie deals.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
No, the hell he didn't.
No, he didn't, Big Home.
Just go back and do your research.
He won.
He tripping.
One.
He may have won one.
Again, what the fuck does that happen?
But you're naming quarterbacks whose teams were already set though. This is what we're talking about.
Okay.
We're talking about setting a foundation here. This is why we're talking about.
Let me ask you one thing.
Let me finish the statement. Right.
Hold on. Let's get Rice and those guys in. We gonna close it down. We don't want to be going 2 hours or whatnot. Yeah. So we're gonna get everybody. Last opinion.
Okay.
Right. All right, Rice, man. What you got, man?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, I mean, at this point right now, Matt Ryan's not going anywhere. I mean, you can label him whatever you want, but as our franchise, he's going to be the bridge. He's a bridge quarterback right now. So if he's going to be, be here for next year, this year, but at the end of the day, he's going to be a bridge quarterback. So that just go back to what we discussed last week. Remember, K-Styles, we talked about Desmond Ritter.
You talked about not really restructuring, but using all the other moves and stuff like that.
Right. And then we talked about Desmond Ritter, and then we talked about Carson Strong. So I'm gonna talk about both of them and possibility that Matt Ryan is the bridge to those 2 quarterbacks. So judging by the eye test, now that the combine has passed, now we can talk about how Ritter can be a first-round draft pick now or an early pick that can fall to the Falcons in the second round. So you got a 4-year captain, 4-year starter, a winning season, went to the playoffs, and crushed the combine. Can you see him slip into the first round or fall to the Falcons?
You talking about as far as the second round?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Hell
he
yes.
can. He can. Yeah, he definitely can. Because I feel like if the Falcons do move back a couple spots and get that extra second round pick as well, you can get a Desmond Ridder in the second round and still have enough picks in the second round to get focus on your other needs and stuff.
Right. So that's exactly what I was trying to say last week. It's like I knew he was going to kill the combine, but now his resume complements what he did on field and on the combine. I think he's going to be a surprise pick in the first round. Now go to Carson Strong, Mike.
Hold on, who is he talking about? Hold on. Who's gonna be a surprise pick?
Desmond Ridder.
Desmond Ridder.
I mentioned him earlier.
Now you know I'm a Desmond Ridder guy, so
he's gonna be a surprise first round draft pick. Like
I don't think, be honest with you, I don't think really no quarterback is gonna get drafted in the first round, because if that was the case, why is all these teams trading for these older quarterbacks?
They trying to trade Jimmy for Jimmy G.
Yeah, because you think about it, the only team that's trading for a starting quarterback, because the fact that no one has a cleaner tape than Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett got the cleanest college tape right now that's ready to start. So if he's there at number 8 and someone's willing to trade up and get him, then yeah, you can get him. But the reason that all these established teams, established defense, online are trading for a starting quarterback because they have on-field experience in the NFL. So you have quarterbacks like Desmond Ridder, Kenny Pickett, Bailey Zappi, Carson Strong, and all them. They're pretty much more of an upside project type quarterback. So that's what I'm saying. Like Matt Ryan now, he's the bridge to these quarterbacks that can benefit off of Matt Ryan's skill set. So, but thing is, Carson Strong, that man got a cannon. He lit the combine on fire, and he lit that shit on everyone when they're like, I got to show out. But the thing is about Carson Strong, if you watch all his back shoulder fades, ability and small short dump off and slant pass at the combine, it wasn't great. So he has a cannon, he has a straight line arm, but I tell you this now, if Atlanta was to get Carson Strong, it would be the 5th round.
Yeah, I'm about to say Carson Strong kind of reminds me of Joe Flacco when he came out.
Yeah. So now you have all these athletic defensive players are showing out on the on the combine. The number 8 pick, well, actually the top 10 pick is getting juicy. So there's a possibility Atlanta may trade down. If Kyle Hamilton is not there, Atlanta needs to trade down, because 3-4 months ago, I was not sold on Jordan Davis at 8. And now I can see the possibility of Jordan Davis going at 8, because when he was playing in the SEC, he was playing at around 350, 360. And I would not risk the 8th pick on a 2-down nose gap stopper. Like that's not gonna. I'm not about to sacrifice 8th pick for.
I gotta clear this up, because I'm a Georgia guy. Who said he was a 2-down player?
At the weight that he's playing at in the NFL, he's gonna be a 2-down gap stopper at 350, 360. Now, if he showed out and he played better in the national championship, but that's because he realized his weight and his conditioning was concerned, so he dropped to 340.
The reason why I say that,
and crush it.
The reason why I say that, because Jordan is not a 2-down player. What the issue is when we talk about Georgia all year long, Georgia for the most part never had, like, before the second half, Georgia had already won the damn game. So you didn't get to see Jordan Davis rushing the pass and doing things like that. All they did, you got the first quarter, Georgia, they played excellent defense. They averaged like 10 points giving up a game, like in the first 10 games or something crazy like that.
Man, please don't remind me, because y'all beat the brakes off of my asses.
It's a misconception that he's only a 2-down fair because most of the game this year it was already over in the first half. You didn't need them, so all you did was bring in the pass rushers, the Walkers, the I forget his name. I always forget his name, but 88. You brought him in to be the
Jalen
pass
Carter.
rusher.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you, like Jordan Davis was the center of that defense. So say for instance, if Jordan Davis was to go on the Atlanta Falcons right now, and all he has is Grady Jarrett right by his side, he's not going to be effective like he was on Georgia. So
that's enough. You're disregarding the impact of a Grady Jarrett. When you say stuff like that, you say he's not going to have the impact. This guy's 6'6", 340 pounds, and he runs a 4.7, and he's next to a guy like Grady Jarrett, who's arguably the top 5 defensive tackle in the league. So you're disregarding Grady Jarrett when you say that.
No, I'm talking about Jordan Davis. He performed.
I know that. That's what I'm talking about.
At 340.
That's exactly what I'm saying. When I say you're disregarding Grady Jarrett, because when you got a guy that runs 8'4'7'8", 340 pounds, playing next to Grady Jarrett, most of the times he's going to see single. You know many guys in the league that can handle Jordan Davis, 340, who runs like a damn deer.
Right, but
at defensive tackle 1-on-1, there's not many guys that can handle him 1-on-1 in the league.
Let's go back to what I said. I said, now 3-4 months ago, it was not an ideal pick for Jordan Davis to land with Georgia at number 8. Now that he dropped his weight and perform like he did at a combine, yes, he's an ideal fit because they can probably want him at that size and maybe drop down a little more and utilize him more as a pass rusher and a run stopper. But at 350, 360 and a two down gap stopper, I wouldn't do that. But if Jordan Davis stay at 340, yes, he'd be a top pick.
I feel you. Let's go to I feel you what you're saying. You feel as though that he's a 2 down, and I disagree. But it is what it is. We want to get to Matt Ryan. The Matt Ryan.
We already know who the hell that is. Go ahead, man.
We'll get back to you. Right, we're gonna get back to you, but we want to kind of get everybody else so everybody can get their last take real quick before we close.
I just want to give my PSA, and this is also my 2-point conversion. Why do I have the name Matt Ryan haters today? Do you see that profile picture that I have? You see what's going on with his throat? That's the side effects of keeping Matt Ryan name in your mouth on a daily basis.
Wow. This dude. He had to do it. He had to do it.
Oh. Everybody entitled to their opinion. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody. Like I said, I just disagree with the idea that everybody's saying that Jordan is just a 2 down guy. Like it can't be so further for this.
This is what people got to understand. Not only what you said, Georgia, the game was over with. Georgia football this year was like Mike Tyson fights back in 80. It was so quick. And Kirby is about 3 to 4 deep in 4 and 5 star guys on that defense, and he got to get them boys some burn. So a lot of times Jordan was over there eating with a 6-pack of being a large pizza around third quarter.
Right.
I mean,
so we didn't really have a lot of those chances, man.
Yeah. I mean, but like you said, with him, like I said,
national championship game, he wasn't no 3 down lineman in that damn national championship game.
He was a fucking maniac in that game. He was a fucking maniac in that game. You can go back and watch it. You can still watch it. That dude was he was wreaking havoc in that game.
You know, but at the end of the day, a lot of folks got to go off what they see. And 90% of Georgia games,
he's on the side.
Because his tackle numbers wasn't high this year. But boy,
his sack numbers definitely weren't up there.
But usually for a nose, the numbers ain't gonna really be high like that. Especially if everybody else is making plays. That's why that nose tackle position is important. That's the guy that literally is doing the dirty work for everybody to eat.
Right. And people got to understand, it's only one Aaron Donald born every 50 years.
Exactly.
At the 8th pick right now, who is the safest pass rusher in the draft?
Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah,
Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Because I mean, just looking at his pass rush package, he's pretty much complete. And you got to think about Trayvon Walker. Here's the thing about, man, like Thibodeau disappointed me so bad at the combine. Like he literally did not tell nobody that he was sitting out. All he did was run a 40. And by him running a 40 and opting out during the combine, say, hey, I'm not doing such and such drill, I'm not doing such and such drill, and not giving scouts ahead of time, almost compliment his off-field, like issues on what a lot of scouts and coaches been talking about. But then he opened the door, but he opens the door for like the Trayvon Walker, the what is it? A lot of other pass rushers that was like unknown to outperform them. Like, bro, like this is the combine. This is your beauty pageant. How you gonna not perform and impress these scouts? So the thing, like, if Thibodeau was to fall to 8, I would have picked Trayvon Walker over Thibodeau.
I'm not touching Thibodeau with a 10-foot pole.
Or it leads you to believe. It leads you to believe that he hurt somewhere in his lower extremities.
No, because then he would have told, because you got Karlaftis. He went into the combine and he let all the scouting people know, it's like ahead of time, look, I'm gonna do the drill, I'm gonna do this is what I prepared for, but I'm not gonna run the 40. I run the 40 in my pro day. Where you got Thibodeau not saying a word and run the 40, showed out, and then decided not to do anything else. And that's just a bad look. But like I said, he opened a floodgate for like the Boye Mafe, the Drake Johnson, and the Sam Williams, and the Jermaine Johnson, Trey Walker to outshine him. Now you got mock drafts that people are penciling in Walker in the top 5. Like that shit's crazy. Like how you gonna let these guys outperform you? Like I said, your beauty pageant, you're just gonna sit out.
See, here's the thing about Thibodeau though. Thibodeau, he's a splash player, but I don't see a lot of. That's all I see is like he splashes every now and then. That's why I said this Falcons team, they can't really afford to have guys that splash, but can't do nothing else. So, like you said, as far as the safest pick as a pass rusher, really in the top 20 is outside of Aiden Hutchinson, really is Jermaine Johnson. Hell, I'd say Jermaine Johnson. Then you put Trayvon Walker. See, Trayvon Walker, he still got to work on his pass rush moves.
Yeah.
But he's still on the bigger side. He's like 275.
Yeah. But as far as him being able to set the edge, see, that's a plus for him. He can develop that later. See, Thibodeau can rush the passer, but he can't set the edge.
No, he can't.
He's not good against the run. Like we need guys that are good against the run. Bro, we gave up 131 yards on the ground last year.
And you know what's funny, man?
92 sets the edge pretty well for us, though. 92.
Oh yeah, Ogundeji. That's my guy right there.
And you know what's funny? When he compared himself to an NFL player, he compared himself to Jadeveon Clowney. I'm like, why did you compare yourself to Jadeveon Clowney? Like, I mean, your physique, yes, but your ability, your on-field ability, don't compare yourself to Jadeveon Clowney. Compare yourself as someone to dominate. So the guy is not all the way. Yeah,
he must be comparing himself to South Carolina Gamecock, Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah, no, he was. Dude, he was like in the NFL. I think it was Daniel Jeremiah. I wouldn't touch Thibodeau, man. I think like, did y'all watch the combine? Like, who's y'all biggest disappointment as a pass rusher?
I didn't watch it like that. I watched the combine really for 2 reasons: to see the Georgia guys in Malik. That's it.
As far as pass,
I don't watch combine.
I couldn't really didn't see it. Because the thing about me is I know with the drills and stuff, like you see some of the little flaws and things like that. But when it comes to like when it comes to the 40, see me, I don't give a damn about the 40-yard. I don't give a damn about the 40. I look at the 10. I look at the 10-yard split. That's the number I'm paying attention to. And if that 10-yard split is under 1.8 seconds, that's a damn good run for me. Because if you think about it, especially for defensive players, when the fuck is you really gonna use a 40?
Right.
If you gotta use 40 as a defensive player, your defense is in a world of hurt.
Right.
Especially a defensive lineman.
Exactly. So that 10-yard split, if he can jump off, boom, less than 2 seconds.
Like old Booker Mafala said, hey, his get off. Booker Mafala always talking about that get off.
But as far as the height, Thibodeau might have been more disappointing because it was like, really? We doing that now?
Yeah.
We doing
I think the person has the best 10-yard split, and it's crazy, is Devontae Wyatt. Devontae Wyatt has a 1.66.
Yeah.
He is
going to be faster 40 than Davis.
Right. Yeah, because I know a lot of people was talking about that Amari Barno from Virginia Tech running that 4.37, but everybody got to remember this dude is 6'6", 228 pounds.
Yeah. And he did the defensive tackle drill, and he's like more of a linebacker, DN.
Right.
Hold on. That man 6'6", 228, and ran a what?
4.37. He's a defense. He's like an outside linebacker, defensive end.
Yeah, his dad ran for the police growing up. His dad ran for the police a lot.
But god damn it, man, let's go ahead and wind it down for the night, man. It's getting close to that time. Go let everybody go ahead and get their final takes in, man. Jay, you got a final take? You want to go ahead?
Yeah, I got a little. It's some goofy shit. I feel like if we looking at wide receivers on a goddamn pro day or private workout, we need to have them run the ball down the field with 3 dudes chasing them to see if they're gonna slide, run back. That's what the fuck we need to do for our wide receiver workout. That's really it. That's all I got to say. We don't need no more really S-type motherfuckers on the team or running out of bounds or wide receiver doing quarterback slides. We don't need that shit. We need first down wide receiver. That's really
it's plenty.
That shit real what he said. Y'all laugh.
Bro, trust me. Do you know how? If you should have seen some of them post game shows, especially after that Kansas City game 2 years ago.
He been in those spaces with me and LT, bro. We be, bro. That's a
If they didn't copyright cut, we'd do a whole goddamn Calvin Ridley slide marathon show.
Right. I mean, someone need pull up at Calvin Ridley house, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. Somebody need to pull up, man. Fuck all that.
That's my man. My guy.
You talking to OG? That's OG department right there.
You talking trusted language now. You talking trusted language.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. My guy.
All right, man. All right, ATM. You said that was your 2-point conversion. You got something else, man. Matt Ryan hater.
The Matt Ryan hater
was. Y'all see my profile picture? That is the side effects of keeping Matt Ryan mouth in your name every day.
My goodness gracious. Good gracious.
What the fuck is that?
Got balls on chin.
I'm ball chinian.
Ball chinian. Oh man.
Get that man out your mouth. That man got a wife at home, man.
Oh, you talk about like
yep.
No, I heard the story about Leonardo DiCaprio and this man's wife. Some bullshit like that. How the hell you gonna let a dude lick your woman's ear in front of you?
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Man, what the hell?
I think that was
talking about.
I think they got blown out of proportion.
What the hell?
Where are we going with this?
I thought it was closing salvo. What the hell
We closing, bro. We ain't got no damn time for it. Bro, I gotta go to work in the morning, dude. We gonna be here a whole nother hour.
Yeah,
I got one more thing to say.
You kick me off, man.
I got one more thing to say.
What's up?
I'm calling Omerita, right? The female rapper.
Oh my god.
I'm calling her on the bullshit, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. Zikeda, listen.
Zikeda got exactly what you was trying to. Whatever she was trying to gain, she obtained it. She got everybody's attention. And that's
okay,
it. That shit didn't bother me at all.
She got what she worked for. She said, okay, but to me, Zikeda, College Park, East Point is Atlanta, 10 Atlanta. You know, they stand more Atlanta, 10 Atlanta stand for Atlanta. Did that make any sense? You feel what I say?
A whole lot of sense. But I ain't getting no 19-year-old no damn explanation on why.
Yeah.
On my man, please. She wasn't even around. She wasn't around when Freak Nick was going.
Right.
She don't know nothing about Freak Nick other than what her auntie tell her. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and go to do me because I gotta get off here. I think we need to bump back with that number 8 pick. I think we need to bump back and get some more draft capital as long as we can spread that money out. But if we don't, and we need to have an NFL ready player right now, especially if we go edge rusher. I'm Jermaine Johnson. I don't know anything about the other cats, but I'm really Jermaine Johnson. Or if Trayvon Walker drops, I'll be whistling Dixie. But we need so much shit, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna trust in Terry, man. I'm gonna trust in Terry. My eyes are really on him in year 2, and that's all I got.
All right, man. Rice, you got anything? You got
yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say in regards to this organization. They've just been so tight-lipped about, you know, what they're going to do about their players. And I think that's a good and bad thing. You know, good thing is that it gives you guys, the content creators, just endless possibilities, just endless conversations and stuff like that. I just have to trust them because you got other organizations that just leak stuff out and things get blown up and things become true. I guess, you know, draft, even if we draft the best available, it still be the position of need. That's how desperate we are. You know, so trade down, pick at 8, trade in the second half, whatever. It's still going to be a position of need no matter where we're going to pick.
Okay. All right, Pat, what you got?
Hey man, first I want to say thank y'all for having me, man. Thank you for having us and having a good platform for Atlanta Falcons fans here and whatnot. Hey, I think this is just for the fans, just support, man. I mean, you got people. I mean, I've been Falcons fan since single age, so you know I'm die hard. But just support, man. Support your team, support your players here. The good ones that really matter. Not Route 696, but yeah, just support your team. Just support your team. That's all.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go next. I'm gonna go next too. If anybody follow me at Twitter at just 6MK, we're starting a revolution here. If y'all know what I'm talking about, if you do follow me, I'm gonna put a picture up here. I'm passing out bandwagon transferal forms. So if y'all follow me at just 6MK and see what I see that tweet, pass it to every Falcon fan that quote Falcon fan that don't want nothing to do with the team no more. Give that as a present.
I've never been told this before, but you are so disrespectful.
Hey man, Hey, the official. Hey, look, it says the official NFL bandwagon transfer form.
That's disrespectful.
That's not disrespectful. How is that disrespectful?
I thought you was a Christian.
No, I played one on TV. That's different.
I'm out, man. Hey, I'm get out of here, man. Bro.
All right, Chauncey, man. You wild, man. That's the OG right there, man. But yeah, like I said, we're passing out transfer bandwagon forms.
Listen, I ain't taking that shit. I ain't taking that shit. I ain't taking that shit. Hey, I know you talking to me.
Okay.
Dude,
I'm all down. I'm all down.
Dude. If it didn't pertain to you, it wasn't for you.
Yeah. But I'm all down for this thing, bro. I'm all down. Ain't nobody jumping on bandwagon. Anybody who been bandwagon and shit, man.
We're talking.
Go kick rocks, y'all.
We're talking to those people. We like I said, if it doesn't pertain to you,
people. Okay.
God damn.
Go to damn sleep, okay? Good God.
Yeah.
Take a nap, bro.
Boy, you need Jesus in your life, boy. What the hell is going on with you today?
Hey, man, I'm gonna say this. Like I said earlier, on a live, I'll say it again. We got to start holding each other accountable for the nonsense that we say.
Yeah.
Not necessarily nonsense. It's just like you can't continue to give half truths. We got to give. We got to have like the facts, stats, and the truth. Right? Give every aspect of why you believe, what you believe, what's the positive, what the negatives. We can't just be throwing shit out there and just say, all right, this is what's gonna happen. The Falcons gonna end up doing this. And like don't give the reasons, all right, this is why it's gonna happen, this is why it can't happen, and what's likely to happen and what's unlikely to happen. We gotta go in detail. We can't just all right, let's get him the fuck up out of here. We just gonna get him out of here. No explanation behind it, no nothing. We can't keep doing that because it leads to division. It leads to division, and that's the biggest problem. Everybody wants their opinion heard, but nobody wants to explain on why they believe what they believe, and they don't want to go in detail and give the negative, the pluses, and the positive and the negatives. We gotta start explaining the positive and the negative, and just not just all right. I'm tired of it. Let's get rid of it.
Which I did explain tonight.
You ain't explain.
What explanation, yo? I'm still trying to figure out what the hell.
Okay, this is my explanation. Okay,
Yeezy. We gonna do this off the show, bro.
Okay. All right.
Until next time, y'all, man. Y'all continue to support your man 6-Man K-Styles. I definitely appreciate everybody saying this was a good show. This is what we talk about. It's all about the conversation as well as giving our opinions and also implementing your opinions to come to a better understanding. So until next time, we ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't got to go home.
But you gotta get the hell out of here.
Deuces.